Hey y'all, it's Yolanda here from My Pretty Brown Doll and My Crochet Life, checking in with y'all today with a haul video. So I went to JoAnn Fabrics earlier this week and she got some stuff. Not a whole bunch of stuff, but she got some stuff. And I want to show y'all what I got, okay? So it was, like I said, it's not a lot of stuff because I went for something very specific. But if you want to see what I got from JoAnn Fabric, then stay tuned. To JoAnn Fabrics earlier in the week. I do not get to go there often because it's like a 45-minute drive from where I stay. And it's not like an easy 45-minute drive. It's like a stop at every stoplight 45-minute drive. So I don't go there often, but I did go because I saw something online and I was like, what is this? And then they was like, it's sold at JoAnn's. And I was like, oh my gosh, we're gonna have to make this trip. So I made the trip. I went because I wanted something very specific that I saw online, and that's where they said it was at. Of course, I walked down the yarn aisle and I saw some yarn. I wasn't necessarily gonna get yarn, but I saw the yarn, so I got the yarn too. So we'll start with the yarn that I got. It's nothing like, no fancy, like no new yarn, but yarn that I did not have in my stash. So the first one is this Big Twist value in the color Toffee. I don't know if they've always had this because I've known about Big Twist value. I've used Big Twist value because they have like a chocolate brown color that I have used before. But for some reason, I didn't know they had this color called Toffee. The only Toffee that I have is the Line brand Toffee that has been discontinued. So when I saw this color, I was like, oh, that's a pretty brown. And then I was like, oh, they calling it Toffee. So I got it. So yeah, we got this. Like I said, it's Big Twist value. It's 100% acrylic. You get 380 yards, 6 ounces. I've used Big Twist value before. It's like a softer version of Red Heart value. It's like a, you know, if you are familiar with Red Heart Super Saver, then this is similar. I think this is supposed to be like their Red Heart Super Saver. It is a little bit softer to me anyway. Yarn was 30% off the day that I went, so I don't know how much this cost like regular price, but it was 30% off. I do know that. And then I got this skein because it was just so pretty. And I always love when they mix the metallic and the metallic is like the same color as the yarn. To me, that is so pretty. I don't care for it when they like do a silver. Now I do like when they do the gold on like a certain color. Like if they had this in gold too, I probably would have got that too. But I especially like when the metallic matches the yarn. So I picked up a skein of this because I just thought it was really pretty. Same thing, Big Twist value, Twinkle. This is not Big Twist value, so Big Twist Twinkle. 97% acrylic, 3% polyester. So the yarn is acrylic, the little metallic piece is the polyester. The color is teal, very pretty. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this. In fact, I think I already have this in my stash and I just bought an extra one. But yeah, it caught my eye and I was like, ooh, take that home just in case you don't. But this, I know I didn't have this in my stash because I would have remembered this simply for the name. So I got these 2 skeins of yarn. And then what I actually went for was some Polyfill. Now, the Polyfill that I have always used ever since I started making doll is this Fairfield Polyfill here. Just their regular high performance fiber fill, premium polyester fiber fill. This is what I have always used. Never made a doll with anything else that I can remember. I have always used the Fairfield Polyfill premium polyester. Online, I saw that they offer this Polyfill Crafter's Choice dry polyester. This one And it was like ideal for doll making. And I was like, wait, well, what is this ideal for? Like, what is this for if this is ideal for doll making? But it says that it's a coarse, dry fiber that stays in place, easy to pack in tight spaces, washable and hyperallergenic. Again, what caught my attention is the ideal for doll making, because I'm just like, well, what is this? As you can see, they do have a fabric doll on the cover, right? And I was just like, wait, do they mean that it's ideal for fabric dolls? Because this one actually says for dolls, stuffed toys, and crafts. But even online, I think online it even says for amigurumi online. Like it says this one is good for amigurumi. So I was just like, well, let's get it and find out. So I went for this. But I also went, this is what I really went for. And they did not have it in a smaller, because I would have got a smaller one. But they have Fiberfill Polyester Dark. I was like, what? Because if you are a black doll maker, then you know one of the things, like if you have an issue with your stuffing popping out, it's like, baby, you're going to see that white stuffing. If your stitches are not tight enough, if your tension is not tight enough, if you have overstuffed, it's a likelihood that you are going to see your stuffing. And so normally you try to minimize that by making sure that your tension is right, making sure that your stitches are tight enough, making sure that you're using the right hook size so that you don't see the stuffing. But in the off chance that, you know, you've corrected all of those things and it's still showing the stuff, nobody wants to see that white stuffing coming out. Nobody wants to see that. So when I saw this online, I was like, oh my goodness, I need to see if this is what I have been looking for. Because one of the remedies for that I have used before and that I know other crafters has used before is to actually put the white stuffing inside of like a knee high or something like that. And like a, you know, clearly a brown knee high, or, you know, whatever skin tone you're using, that skin tone knee high, to put the white stuffing inside of that and then stuff that inside of your doll. I've done that like once. I personally didn't like it because I was just like, what? I personally didn't like it. So I was just like, let me see what this dark polyester Fiberfill is all about. Now, online, it gives the impression that it's black, that the Fiberfill is black, but it is not. This is not a black Fiberfill. It is dark, but in person, this color, can you see? It's like a greenish brown color, because I was kind of concerned. I was like, ooh, if it's black, that might not work with the brown dolls either, because brown, you know, that's a contrast as well, that black right up against that brown. But it's not black, y'all. It is like a greenish, brownish color that I think might work really well inside of a doll. It is the same polyfill as this one. So these two are the same. I think they just dyed this. These are the same, but it is high performance for darker colored pillows, dolls, crafts, and stuffed toys. Will not bunch, washable, hyperallergenic, made from recycled materials. So yeah, this is the 2-pound bag. Like I said, this is all that JoAnn's had. So I went ahead and got the 2-pound bag because I really wanted to see it up close and personal. Let's see. Up against a doll, like if I'm crocheting and I stuff that in, is that better than the white, you think? I don't know. See, now I have to go make something, because I'm trying to figure out, would I want this busting through my stitches or white? Well, we don't want anything coming out of our stitches, right? But like I said, if you've done all the corrective measures and for whatever reason you still can see a little bit of your stuffing, would I want this color stuffing showing out of my brown doll, or would I want the white stuffing showing? We're gonna try it, and then I'll come back and let you know what it looks like inside of like a amigurumi project. But that is what I went to, that is what I actually went to JoAnn for. I went for the Fairfield Polyfill Dark to see if I was gonna like this for my dolls. Now, the other thing that I want to talk about real quickly is earrings, because I also get the question quite a bit, well, where do you get the earrings that you use on your dolls? And so, y'all, I don't use anything special. Like, I use, because I don't think I've seen like doll earrings. I use, and there probably are doll earrings, but like I said, I'm not on the hunt for them. Like, I don't be looking for doll earrings. I use regular earrings, like earrings that are made for me or a little girl to wear. But I normally try to always find the pack that has like this, where there's several earrings on the thing. So this one I found at Walmart, actually, and it was on clearance. So you get 21 pair of earrings, and I think they were like $4.50 for 21 pair of earrings. But the reason I love them, see how small these earrings are? Like, they are just perfect doll size earrings. And normally what I do is I will cut the back either completely off, or I will cut it shorter, and then I will use E6000 to attach it to the doll's ear, if it's for like a young child or a baby. Now, if it's for an adult, then I won't cut the back off. I'll just put the earring in the ear of the doll with the back on it, so that, you know, if the person wants to switch them out, they can. But these are what I use. Like I said, now these came from Walmart, and they were on clearance for $4.50. But anytime I see earrings like this, I normally get them. Like, y'all, when I say these are what I use, I am so serious. These are the Michael brand, the bead landing from Michaels. I have so many packs of these because this is literally what I use. If I go over there and I see, like, if I'm in Michaels and I see a pretty pair, like, see, I mainly got these for the pearls, even though clearly I've used all the other ones here. But the pearls are what caught my attention on this one, and then the little diamond studs. I tell you what was on these, but clearly I like them because I've used almost all of them off of that. When I say this is what I use, this is what I use. The bead, like, so if you are in Michaels, and normally these are like on an end cap, these are what I use, and I just cut the back off of them. And they're like, I think now at Michaels, they used to be where you could get these for, like, you could use your coupon on these. I think now they've made them like an everyday value, and so they're like $7.98, I think. But you get 15 pairs. This one only had 12 pairs. So, like I said, look for the end cap, and you will see them. And I just, like, if they have even, like, I look and see, like, if they have at least 2 pair or 3 pair that I feel like I will use on a doll, then I will get them. And when I say these are what I use, I am not lying, y'all. These are what I use. Find these, like I said, now I found these at Walmart, and they were on clearance for $4.50. I mainly got them because I love the unicorn, I love the hearts, I love the love, and then all of these right here at the top, all of those can be used. But these, like the love one and the unicorn one, were so cute. And then those little hearts, like all of them. I would use all of these. All of these. I've even found them at $3. And as you can see, these were $3. Again, I don't remember what earrings was up here, but apparently it was something that I was like, oh, I would use these. Like, I would use those. Like, I would use any of these. These, I have some of these. I don't know where I found these at. I don't know who does the Paris Blues. But again, I just thought they were really cute. This one had a whole bunch of fruit and stuff on them that I've used. But again, all of those at the top would be really cute for a doll earring. Same thing with those. These, the Wild and Fable, now these came from Target and they were these were like $10. There was something very specific on these that I wanted. It had to be something very specific for me to pay the $10 for these, because I know these came from Target, but I used them for the doll. So whatever it was on them, I was like, oh, I knew absolutely I was going to use them for a doll. These came from JoAnn, but I also remember these were on clearance because it's rare for me to just buy one pair. Like I normally get them on the card like this. But these I do remember that these was on clearance, and I actually got 2 pair of these. I think I already used 1 pair of them on a doll. You're wondering where I get my earrings from for my dolls. That's where I get them from. They're regular earrings that are technically made for me or for a little girl to wear. And I just cut the backs off if it's for a child, or keep the backs on if it's for an adult. But that's where I get my earrings from. Thank you for watching. If you have not subscribed, please make sure you subscribe, like, all of that good stuff. But if you have not subscribed to my other channel, so I did do a separate channel for my crochet life. The reason I did that is because it is mainly like business stuff over there. And I wanted to keep this one dedicated to the doll stuff. So I was like, let me just make a separate channel to talk about the business side of things. So if you are interested in like how I make money, what I'm, different kind of roadblocks and hurdles I'm running into, successes, Crochet Life channel, I'll leave it in the description, or subscribe to that channel. And you can catch up on the behind the scenes over there. But that's it. That's all I got for you guys today. Thank you for watching. Hopefully next time I come, I'll have a finished doll. We'll have a finished doll to share, right? Because I need to finish something. All right, y'all. I will see y'all next time. Bye.